Hey, Jeannie, how are you today? Hi, Dar. Hi, Anne. Imelda. What's everybody up to today? Hey, Tori. How's my sound, guys? There's no, it doesn't sound weird or anything? Oh, okay. Did you get picked to be on a jury, or you're just going to sit to see if you get picked? Okay, thanks, Nana. Hi, Judy. Oh, Ian, how's it going? Morning, Lena. Yeah, mine's still a work in progress too. Oh, wow, you're on day 5? Cool. Hi, Janet, how are you? Hey, Janet, I saw the watercolor you did out of that Unleashed book yesterday. It would look like it was fun. It turned out good. I think I'm going to try that one. It's one of the easier ones, I think. Yeah, if you didn't get to see Janet yesterday, she worked out of Watercolors Unleashed, which Kathy Arbor had recommended and worked out of last week. And it's a fun watercolor book. I'd say it's like watercolor. Have maybe like 40 or 50 steps, but they're fun. There's some cool ones in here. So yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna finish. I watched part of the video last night. I'm gonna watch it again and work along with it, I think. Yeah, I think they do too, Janet. And even, I mean, there's so many steps. Even if you don't have all the supplies and you have to miss a step or two, you can just substitute whatever you want. It may not turn out exactly the same, but it's still, you can still work along with the process. Morning, Eileen. Have you recovered from your weekend yet, Eileen? Oh, Colleen's here. Sorry, Colleen. Let's see. Morning, Colleen.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
Guess what? I spilled my Coke again today.
Oh, no.
It's like the second week in a row.
Already? Oh, my God. It's terrible.
So I probably shouldn't open up my Diet Coke till I know I'm completely awake. Which I think after a shower you should be, but...
Yeah, I start drinking mine before my shower and bring it in the bathroom with me.
That's a good idea. That's what I should do, start drinking my Coke earlier.
Yeah, I used to drink before I shower and take it into the bathroom with me. So I can get awake. I tried to find my computer paper I had up here yesterday. So I did some coffee dyeing yesterday, which was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Messy. It smelled like coffee, and the house smelled like coffee. And
How'd they turn out?
not too bad. I was using instant coffee
Mm-hmm.
Everyone. And I tried it on those giant tea bags.
I
And
cannot believe how big those tea bags are.
they're huge.
I know. Thank you so much for sending those.
And hopefully you can do something with them. But I had to, because they're like a nylon of some sort, I had to lay these on towels for a couple hours to dry. You know,
Oh, okay.
because it didn't want to dry because it's so waterproof.
But
So
it did eventually, though?
they did.
Okay.
It took forever, but they did. And then I did I did some tea. Oh, I'm sorry. I did some tea. So I did a black tea, but I didn't leave it in there very long. I did some black tea on these bags that you have.
Oh, those turned out nice.
Yeah, I mean they're like now like a. I'm trying to have one that's not done. So yeah, it's like a dust. That's black tea. This I did with coffee. It's got a string on just a piece of watercolor paper. I wanted to see what would happen.
Mm-hmm.
So it did color it. So it was with watercolor paper.
Oh, it gave it some nice texture-y effect.
Yeah, that just happened, like the little circles and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Make a journal out, the giant tea bags. That's the plan when I bought them.
Yeah.
I also did some cheesecloth in the coffee.
Cool.
So it have some brown and white. And I also did coffee on the tea bags of yours, and they turned out really good.
Yeah, they really soaked up the.
Yeah, I mean, but I have I was throwing those crystals like directly on the paper, and that's all the dark blobs.
Oh, that's cool.
Is where I was throwing instant coffee on there, and then I was taking the mug and just sitting it in the coffee and getting the rings. So I'd have the rings like.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, to add just another fun texture, I sat the cup on there getting all the coffee rings. And so that was just, again, just more texture. And then and these babies, like I had switched coffee, it started tearing nonstop. But look, it's like you can still see it's still like this. It looks shiny, but it's dry now. But
that's really cool. Now, what kind of paper is that?
This is just computer paper.
Wow.
Nesty coffee, but when I was sprinkling it all on, right, and then I was putting it, and then my spoon got wet, and so then the coffee was like gunked up in the bowl.
Uh-huh.
From the wet spoon where I was sprinkling it on, and then in the process, and so then I just took all the wet, mushy, kind of wet coffee granules and just smooshed them all on.
Oh, cool. Okay, now Eileen wants to know, did you boil them in coffee or just in cold coffee?
I used hot water in the coffee, and but the tea, I think I used hot tap water.
Okay.
And then I baked it, and but yeah, this baby is crunchy. So you can see it got wrinkles and crinkles, and it was fun. So I got.
Yeah, you used instant coffee, right?
I did. I used Nestea instant coffee, and so the granules that got wet in the bowl, I just took and smeared them on there, and look at the.
That is really cool.
And if you look, they're dry. They look wet, but they're total. And now I don't know if they'll get reactivated or not. Now I can't say coffee doesn't reactivate, but yeah, I see the shiny spots. That's if you do the instant coffee that's wet and smushing on your paper.
Spray some water on there and see what happens.
Okay, because I'm sure it'll probably reactivate. Look at the back. That's fun.
So cool. And
the fact the tour didn't bother me because it just makes it more gnarly. So,
just the copy paper. I think I like the coffee paper the best.
Actually, I did too. And like this one, I got a little bit of tear. I got crink. Yeah, if it shows up on my camera, like a lot of crinkles. holes.
Fun.
You know, I mean, it's just like, and then there's one of the shiny coffee spots. Thanks, Lena. Thanks, Kat. Did they turn out good? Just by, okay, let's try to see three. I used a piece of school paper. This one was even way more weak than the copy paper.
Oh, that's fun.
These were the first ones. See, this is the first ones I did, and I just thought they had some. Look, but do you see an elephant?
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, you definitely have to make an elephant out of that.
There's an elephant showed up in this, so I left it.
Cool. You'll have to do something with that.
I'm telling you, it's like you talk about spirit animals. Elephants show up all the time in my work.
That's got to be your animal. You should do that for your life book animal.
Yeah, because seriously, elephants, like I did, I think I outlined some in the one book we did, when we were doing magicals and stuff. I had an elephant. Elephants show up a lot in my work. Anything I do. Like, yeah, do you see that? Like, the elephants show up.
And the eye and everything. Yeah. Oh, you have to do something with that.
Yeah, and you can even see there's an ear. Like, there's actually like an ear over here.
That's
and then there's its legs. Isn't that? I find that so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I did not put in a spray bottle, but that actually would have been a good idea. I had a bowl. I put the hot coffee in a big bowl. It was just like dunking, swishing, dunking in the bowl, and then the paper was really, really like ready to fall apart. I laid it on a pan. Yes, it even has the tusk. I mean, and so I left this. Eileen. So I left this one, even though it turned out lighter than the rest, because it had an elephant on it. I was like, they always show up in my work, like my images, I should say. Like, so this was another. This one was my earlier one before I started blobbing them. So you can see the difference between taking the wet granules and blobbing it. And then this, I was just, I think I put this is where I was throwing the dry ones on here. This is where this one was wet and dry ones. So I was like, let's see what happens. It's only coffee paper, right? So, or copy paper. It is technically coffee paper now, but look at this.
It is coffee paper.
So let's see if this reactivates, because this, oh yeah, and then I also put a piece of muslin in the water too. Let's see if this probably will reactivate. So I guess that's where you have to decide what, you definitely need to use paint on top of it and not anything with water. So yeah, I have my elephant coffee thing. And then like I said, we did some magicals, and I had elephant in my magicals too. It happens a lot. Spray the paper. Swirl sand. Drop. Happen. Yep. Hi, Kathy. So it looks like that Joycey sprays her papers with coffee. I don't know, swirls something.
I'll go back and forth, Judy. It's kind of harder for me to see everything I'm working on, but I can do that. I'll put Colleen big while she's talking.
Yeah, it actually reactivates the little wet spots where I took the wet coffee on there. It was dry, but when I take my water pen, it reactivates it and smells really good. I don't like coffee. Tom was like, so were you coffee dying today? And I'm like, how did you know I was doing this when Dee Dee was streaming? And he's like, because there's coffee on the counter and you don't drink coffee. I left the evidence out. I had the fan going over the stove and I cracked open a window. It smelled like, oh my God, the coffee just like overtook the house. I was like,
Joycey said if you spray with the distilled vinegar, it helps set the coffee.
oh, that's a good tip. Thank you. Distilled vinegar spray. Oh, like the vinegar seals in the eco papers. And okay, that's good because I was like, see, you can see I wet that blob, and it's still darker than the rest though. But like, you just, yeah, that's a good idea. And then I can leave these dark spots, and then, like I said, I didn't know if I put paint on it, it was going to reactivate it. So I didn't know if I put clear gesso. Let's try a little blob of clear gesso if it will make it move too. If I can find it. I got some somewhere. Where is it? Clear. I get regular. Okay, I don't know where my clear gesso is. Oh, boy. There it is. I'll put it over this little. You always get phone calls at your house. It's your busy house.
Yeah.
Well, that didn't make, I put clear gesso over it. It didn't move.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's good. Wow. Let's try the really dark spot. I don't think it's moving. The clear gesso doesn't make the coffee move. If it's moving, it's barely. This may, okay, I take it back. This one moved a little because this was really heavy, but not much. It moved a smidge, but not a ton. So you could then just, if you're going to put a wet medium over this, just, you could take your clear gesso and fill in the coffee. Who knew? Because you can see there's a little bit, the gesso's a little brown. It's not totally clear now. Yeah, so it moves a little bit, but not much. I mean, you're still retaining the.
So you can at least get the clear gesso on without ruining the pattern.
Yeah, at least on these dark blobs. So yeah, that does actually work. Most of it. Now the vinegar might do a better job. It might not move at all. I don't know. I've not tried that. So yeah, so that's what I was doing yesterday for the fun of it. I decided to make coffee papers, and then I was like, I got an elephant. So I will be sealing in my elephant. I cannot believe I got the elephant again. And so I did that. Remove all this. So I tried I just trying. I liked how the tea bags turned out with the coffee. I really like that. And the water.
They seem to soak it up really good. And the watercolor paper makes a nice pattern.
Yeah, so I thought it did too. So you could look at the watercolor pattern and say, that's a fish or whatever. And then this was the black tea, but I don't think I left them soaking long enough, I think, for this. I think that's why that was less exciting of a result. And this turned out pretty good. I again smushed the wet instant granules on top of this one.
I'm going to try jelly printing with those today too and see what happens.
And then, yeah, I mean, it's worthwhile to see. So
they're cool texture.
Yeah. I mean, if it doesn't work, well, what we'll do with them, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, they can always go into collage or,
Oh, that's true. You can tear them up and glue them down like cheesecloth. You mean.
Oh, rice paper would be good. You have to be careful with rice paper, though. Some is really thin and it can disintegrate when it gets wet.
Oh, it did. I tried rice paper with the coffee and it did disintegrate.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually did do that and it disintegrated.
Isn't that weird?
The whole house with the vinegar.
I know.
Yeah, I tried rice paper and coffee and it disintegrated. I actually did try that. So I'm gonna show you where I'm at in my book. So
Cool. I love that book.
So I worked on some more last night. So I don't know if these are living here for sure, but I took the little flowers that came in Jonna's kit, tucked those in there.
Hank Pellin said she thinks it possibly could have been Carol Martine, who she dyed coffee paper. She did coffee paper dyes, and she put lace in between them, and it turned out really good.
Oh,
so that might be a fun thing to try too, because I know you have all that lace.
I do. That's really interesting. So then it dries and picks up the.
Yes,
I must have let it dry and not put the oven in, because I don't know about lace in the oven. Because I put all those papers in the oven.
Now, how long did you put them in the oven, and what temperature was it at?
I put them in the oven at 350, and it took about 5 minutes per paper.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah, say roughly 5 minutes. I did them twice, a couple of them, because I pulled them out and they weren't. I had a 250 in the beginning and realized it was taking forever, so then I put it on 350, and then it was good. I didn't put these back in yet because I'm going to stitch on these two. And then the Jeannie Oliver class we have where you stitch the people, so I might do that too. So I pulled those I'm going to stitch on, embroidery on. And so this was part of the pack. Her wallpaper was. I've downloaded this image. This is part of a paper pack. And look at it on the back. I put my tea-bag face driving the hippie bus. And I took part of the fabric that was here that she gave me. And then I took some of the denim from Tuesday Mornings and attached it, made fringe, and then put some wood scrapbook paper underneath. So like Jean was driving it, and there's me. And then on this page, oh wait, this is in the wrong spot. Hold the fort. Hold on, this one's in the wrong spot. I was doing this late last night. That's in the wrong location. That should be over here.
Oh wow, you've done a lot, Colleen.
So let me show you. You got glare going on. I'll tilt it one moment. So I was going through the magazines I got from the library this weekend. I'm not even dented them, but I went through some and I found this TV in one of the kid religion kind of educational magazine.
Uh-huh.
And I found a TV in it. And so I cut that out for the 70s page, which
my gosh.
I had to have the TV, so I'll have to tighten it. But so I added this into the string. And then
it's really become like a nostalgia book.
It has. It has become a nostalgia book. Yep, I agree. So that was the wallpaper. And now on the back side, again, is the piece of fabric from her. I made the fringe and then added, this was part of one of the posters that we had.
Oh, yes. I
cut that out. I cut up the poster for the bus because my other buses I had, my counters were bigger and they were sideways and wouldn't fit. And
I like that red. It's cute.
So this one is, nostalgia is a good word for it. So this one I used her wallpaper she said, and this is an old Polaroid of a peacock in a wooded scene. And the gypsy card was part of the kit. This was part of the paper she sent me, and I cut out the flower that was in the scrapbook paper, and it added again a piece of that fabric, and then that was the wallpaper. So I love
So
the
this
wall.
is all the original kit that you got, correct?
Yeah, it is everything but the bus and the sticker and the fringe. But the fabric up top was a part of it. Yeah, but this whole page was the entire kit. And this one, this page, the wallpaper was from the kit. And then over here, this was wallpaper. It was in the kit, and this was part of the kit. And this was part of the kit with the sticker. And it was funny is she sent me some dictionary paper. It has gypsy on it, but I highlighted so you can see because at the top it says gynecologist.
What? Oh.
See, so I highlighted gypsy, but the top word is gynecologist. Look,
Oh my God. And I need to make an appointment. Is that like another reminder?
Gynecologist, just saying. Oh, that was funny.
Time for your checkup.
Time for your checkup. So the originals is the I had the butterfly and this, and these are the sticker kit, but this was part of the wallpaper, a little card, the words, this little sticker. And then this I printed out for the TV, the Brady Bunch. And the TV was from a magazine. None of this was original. This was some scrapbook paper I had. I wrote down some of the shows I liked in the 70s. Some of these are late 70s, like Dallas and Dukes of Hazzard. They're like 1979. Now on the back is I put some of the Brady Bunch people. You know, Bionic Woman, Charlie's Angels, Donnie Marie Show. I used to like that. Welcome Back, Kotter. Happy Days was a 50s show, but I watched it in the 70s. So none of this came to kit. This did come with the kit. And this is the scrapbook paper came with a pack from Hobby Lobby, but the pattern paper is in there. And then it had a coordinating little boho light stuck on there.
Oh, cool.
This was this was the wallpaper in the kit. This was in the kit, and then these words were at the bottom of the big girl. So I just cut them and then put some scrapbook paper behind them. And yeah, oh, thank you. Thanks, Michelle. She said she would like more layers and try. Yeah, this is almost like just a kind of salute to the 70s.
I like that. Salute to the 70s.
So this is the girl that was in the Shauna's kit, and then I just added the little see-through stickers here. I had these came in actually a planner sticker pack that I bought that I liked, and then I just found some washi that matched really well, so I just put it on the ends because I was a little short. But what I was interesting part was when I went to the library last week, I told you all I got that garden book, and I said it might be good for this one. So this is this. Okay, so this is in that garden book. So and the holes lined up perfectly.
Oh, cool.
I didn't even have to fix the holes.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that wild? That the
That's
library.
cool. Then you can do reverse collage with that.
Yeah. So they came in those garden binder books. The holes lined up perfectly, and I needed it because I wanted to keep. I didn't want because she was huge, and I didn't want her to lose her.
Right.
So I put her in one of these, and then when you flip it over, you know, I mean, it gives you double the space, and you know what I mean, to work on. And then this was part of the kit. Thank you, Nana. The song of the Gypsy. This was part of a vintage pattern book, And then and then the flower and the little brand was in the kit. I added the little balloons because it had that pop of red. And then I added the piece of scrapbook paper, and I just put some kind of gypsy words: discover, dream, adventure, traveling, living on the bottom.
Look at all the stuff you found and used. That's such an important thing. Don't just limit yourself to what's on your desk. Go through all your stuff while you're working on a project, and you'll be surprised at what you find.
Yeah, that was part of it too. It is fate. It is fate. All this has been. It has been fate,
serendipity.
Serendipity, I can never say.
You need to write that on the cover.
I found that at the library, and then I was like, this might work for that book, and it fit perfectly. And then you guys helped me. This doesn't look like super stylish or wonderful, but these were super, super fragile. So I was a little nervous about even like gluing them down, that they were going to fall apart. So then we did the page protectors, and then I used that little heat thing and sealed them in, and then made the little punch things on the back, because these were super fragile, because these are from the 70s magazine.
That's just so cool, Colleen, though. It's just really cool to have that in there.
I really didn't want to collage on. I wanted to leave this as is. And so this worked out perfectly. And it keeps everything protected, and it won't fall apart.
Yes.
And then because then also you could see the fronts and the backs, because I also had that big giant gypsy pillow room.
Oh my God, I love that room.
I'm sorry, sun porch.
I love that sun porch.
Now this one, I ran out in steam last night. It's about 1 a.m. But what I'm going to stitch this on here. I just like it, and it kind of picks up the colors that's in the fabric here.
Oh, nice.
And I'm going to stitch this on here, and I'm going to use like what's it called, the loop stitch, where
yes, I know what you mean. I don't know what it's called, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. That stitch. And then I'm going to then take the roller skates and then glue those in the middle. Gotta
have a little Xanadu in there.
Gotta have some Xanadu. That's right. And I was a 70s kid who roller skated all the time. So I'm going to glue that on top, and I'm going to stitch this on. And so that'll be there. And then if the stitches will show back here, so I will probably need to add something on the back to cover up the stitches. And then this was part of the kit, this little fabric sample. And then, so then this was a scrapbook kit. This came from the poster with alert has arrived. A poster with the hippie bus, and then this guitar I cut out of somewhere, and I remembered having a guitar, and I went through my file folders and the miscellaneous collage images and found the guitar. So like that just worked out perfect. So then so back here I have an extra piece, and I may, of the fringe, I may do this. I don't know. Or I may put this, I don't know.
I would say inside.
And I thought about that as well. And then
the fringy part can hang out. On that piece on the left.
Yeah. Oh, this one. After I sewed a butterfly on, I could put it here. That's a good idea. I could put it here.
Yeah, because that other is so pretty on the back. You hate to cover it up.
Oh, that's true. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, because I figured out the stitches to cover up anyway. And then this was, like I said, this is how I did it. I used this fun stitch on my machine, and I stitched the two together to make that for the bust page, and I had an extra piece. So that's a good idea. I'll put that there. I'll lay that laying there then. And then I'm going to stitch this on here with the roller skates. And so then it's just a matter of, do I want to, if I find something later, leave the back I don't know. But then I also want to do is I'm going to do some embroidery stitching on these 2 pages still.
Oh yeah, you've got those too. That's such a cool journal.
Isn't it cool where you get paper and cloth and like you can, I get fix
And then you can add to it.
Yeah, and then I can add to it. And so then I'm gonna stitch on these, and then I guess I'll have to put something on the back after I stitch on them to cover up. And I'm gonna stitch on these 2, and this is gonna be easy just to stitch the butterfly on there. But I like the butterfly in the colors back here. This was just some fabric on clearance that they had. I think it's more like upholstery fabric or like house fabric. And I bought it a while back, and I bought it to cut the butterflies out. And I've never used it, but now I got a use for it. So, but the nice thing is you just pull these out, and then you can unload and reload your page. Now I untied it because I had the TV thing in the wrong place. But yeah, so all I really had to do is I mean, this one was fun.
That is cute.
The kit is loaded. Like the kit is really loaded with stuff. I added a few things, and I had boho stickers and papers and things like that already in my stash. So like you can just if you whatever kit you get from Jonna, you're going to probably have the other embellishments with already, other things that coincide with it because you like the style. You know what I mean? Or you like something about it. But yeah, so like this came from the garden book.
Yeah, it would even be fun. Now, does Jonna have a lot of kits available? How many kits does she have available, Colleen?
Oh, I can't remember. She's got 2 different groups.
Oh, okay, with a bunch in there.
8. At least 8.
So it's fun to get a kit and then build on the kit with your own stuff.
Yeah, that's exactly, because I mean it's fully loaded kit, but I still needed a few things of my own, you know what I mean? And then but the book, this denim book was fun because now, like I said, I'm going embroidery on here, which is a 70s thing to embroider. So, and I had this little keychain thing. I bought it for art because it was in my art room. This is not downstairs or anything. And I saved this and I bought it, didn't know what I was going to use it for. And then I found a use for it. And then the little flowers may or may not live there. But like I said, then you can adjust your book. So if it's extra fluffy, then you keep it looser. If it's, but you can tie it. And I think what I'm going to do after I finish sewing is I'm going to add beads back here. So when I'm done, I'm going to add beads.
Wouldn't that be fun? Nice little beads and trinkets and stuff coming off.
Yeah, and I might add some to the back if I find something I like to the back cover. And but yeah, you don't have to tie it like I'm doing. You could just leave it like this, tie a little knot, which is what I'll probably end up doing. Is tie a little knot in it, and then I'm going to hang beads off the sides, because once you're finished with the book, you can do that and have your beads. So yeah, I'm going to definitely be hanging beads off my book, or you can tie it and not do beads. It's up to you what your thing. And also, oops, that's some string off the other. You could do tie it here, and you could add some stuff here, but you can see where I'm at. I mean but then if I take the flowers out, it's a little less fluffy. I don't know if I'm using the flowers yet for sure, but that's not really too bad.
No, that's fun.
And that's with all that like bulky fabric. Oh, wait a minute. These 2 go in here. Wait a minute. These 2 will be in here. Okay. This might be more accurate. So those 2 will be in here. But yeah, I mean, it's really perfect. I know, right? I can't believe this was out 3 years ago. We didn't know it. It's crazy, isn't it? How cool this is, we didn't know. So I'll show you what's left over. So what's left over from our kit? So I was debating on the flowers. Like this was she said scrapbook paper, and that's where I cut out the flower. This is like a vintagey notebook paper. I have a little piece of wallpaper. I kept all the little extra pieces of wallpaper. I didn't know if I need it. I didn't use the tag. I used the pattern cover, but I didn't use the patterns inside. So I still have all this. All the
Oh, you need to use some of those papers for backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah, so I still have all this I didn't use. Then there's these two, which I didn't think went quite with the theme, but I'll keep them because they're vintage. And again, like more, yeah, I kept the leftover scraps of paper, kept that. I'll use that somewhere else. So all this that was in the patterns left over. This is the card I was going to use, but end up not using, but I'll keep it because I may end up using it. And then the leftover dictionary paper. So I kept all the little scraps. I was going to use this and then decided not to. So I'll probably just keep it all together. Extra
You could
fabric.
go back, Colleen, when you're done with all the little bits and scraps and just do one collage page out of all of them.
Yeah, like this is another piece I haven't used yet. So, yeah, because I have extra fabric. I could put this on the back of one of the ones I'm doing.
Joyce said stitch all the small pieces together.
Oh, you mean the small wallpaper pieces?
The wallpaper and fabric and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I have a wine thing. That's still on here. And I still have that, and I still have all these flowers and stuff in here, and this little card she sent me. So I have leftover stuff.
Oh, you have time. You'll be able to use all that. And the nice thing is with that journal, you can add as many pages as you want.
Yeah, there's black fabric, and then this is the scrapbook paper. And then I love this, the little fabric book she put it in. So,
hey, does the book fit into that?
Let's see. That's why I love this fabric.
I know, it's cool.
It is very cool. And this again, I could also cover the backs of these with it too. Oopsie, that was part of the, I don't need that. I cut off. This could be possibly, I mean, I could do is like punch. I could either put some cardboard in here to make this stiff and punch holes in it and actually put this in the very back.
Oh, and then keep everything in there.
And keep everything in there.
Oh, that'd be cool.
So I could do that. I could just make it stiffer. And then
I was thinking even just keep the book in there when you're done.
Yeah, keep all the stuff together in it. I probably will because I like to keep kits together. So I'll probably do that, is keep the kit together. That's a good idea. I could store the leftover bits and just lay them back in here. Just lay them in here to store.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, because you can see everything I have left over. Like there's lots of little stuff left over. And I didn't want to get, I didn't want to get rid of it because I still could put this on the back of some of the stitching, the little wine thing. There's a piece of this wallpaper I didn't use, a little card, more fabric. Look at all these little bits I still have.
Mm-hmm.
It said, and I have all this. This is a really nice kit from Jonna. And with the NNA. So, I wanted to show you guys that. So, literally, she also gave me scrapbook paper. So I have all like this. I like this one the best. I think this one fits in. So this also could be put on back. So I like this with the oranges.
That'll make a good page.
And also because it has the stitching on here, which I want to do some embroidery. So I feel like this could be fun to use on the back of some of the stitching. So I really like this. And then it worked out perfect with the other scrapbook paper because I cut out the flower. I think it's neat that she put old Polaroids in there too.
I know.
And these are the ones I didn't use because they're more flapper girls. But I will keep it because it's still cool paper, like with the building and stuff.
Yeah.
Peacock. And I could cut the peacock out and add it to the other page. I just noticed that.
Or just cover up the flapper girls with something else.
Oh, that's true. Because this paper is cute.
This paper's really cool.
It is cute because where'd you get the who makes this? Legacy collage. Because the whole thing is a collage. So there's a peacock, there's a girl, like you could cut this little cut this keg out that looks burnt. Use this. So I mean it's cute paper she put in. I think these girls will look really cool to do the reverse transfer. This one here, because she's already neat.
That is pretty.
She would look really neat on one of the tissue bags.
Cool. Oh yeah, she would be pretty on the tea bag.
Yeah, I think she would be real pretty on the tea bag. And then here's some clocks or watches, so those could be cut out. I like that this is a collage scrapbook paper. And this is neat. So
Janet was just wondering if anyone has heard from Melody Go. I don't know. I haven't seen her around recently. I don't
know if I follow. Does she have a YouTube channel, or is she just someone that comes to her streams? Like
I know she comes to streams.
Okay, I don't know her. I guess, but that name doesn't seem familiar. Like I haven't seen that come up in chat. You know what I mean? Like different places I've been. I haven't seen it. Oh, I have 2 labels. Yeah, I got so much stuff. A couple things I got lost. So I ended up saving all the little. This stuff is vintage, by the way. This wallpaper, everything is vintage. She put in here.
Cool.
This was brown and crispy. Like the wallpaper that she put in the book was vintage. Everything was vintage. Here's another label. See, those got lost in my bag of stuff. That's how much was in there. And then this little card with the pink and white, I considered using that here to where if I wanted to put, some journaling or whatever, or
journaling would be cool on there.
Or do I might even do like a tip in.
That would be fun with a picture on the inside.
Yeah, and then I could do a tip in, and that way I don't mess her up, and could do a tip in.
Oh, what about that pretty girl on the paper on the inside of the tip in?
Oh, that's a good idea because she was
just really. That's just a really pretty picture there.
Put her on the card.
Put her on the tip in.
I could get most of her in there.
Yeah, just paste her in, and then when you open it back, she's in there.
She's on the back, and then I could do some journaling about just basically when I bought the kit and who, John.
Yeah, put some dates and stuff in there.
Yeah, exactly. Because you think you're gonna remember it all, and you won't. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. I could put her on the back, or I could put the peacock on the back.
Would be cool.
The peacock would fit.
Yeah, any of that stuff.
Because it's almost the same shape.
Mm-hmm.
I could put the peacock on the back and then do a tip in. So I figured I would come up with more ideas for the book. And that's the nice thing about it. You can just, because she provided so many things, and then you add a few your own things into the mix. I mean, the only thing I added here was some stickers and scrapbook paper and some washi tape and
ACB.
But yeah, hi CB. But yeah, so you could do all kinds of fun stuff. CB, I just got done showing my flip of my book. But this one I really like, and I found stuff to put on this because when it was just in here, it looked a little weird and random. But after I found images to collage on top of it.
Oh yeah, it looks cool.
Then I was really happy with it. I was like,
that's turning out really nice, Colleen.
Thanks.
I like it.
Thank you. Oh, I could put some, where's that? Scrapbook paper on the back of here. Like after I stitch the butterfly.
Oh, yeah.
It actually looks really good with this.
Yeah, the colors go well.
So maybe after I stitch my butterfly and put my roller skate there, I'll put this over the back because this looks super good with this.
Yeah, the colors go good.
Okay, I like that. I'm gonna leave this here because I'll put this on the back of here with the roller skate and my butterfly. And then, let's see, and maybe the peacock on the flip out page. Okay, I like that. Okay, I got lots of ideas. Okay, thank you guys for all your ideas. This is fun to work in. I'm really, really loving it. I'm loving this one. It's just funny. So it was, I even, with a little bit of denim, I was able to make the little fringe thing. Just super. This kit is fully. There's my card. Fully packed.
Very fun. So check out Jana's channel. Helen put the link up. Before we get to jelly plating, I have a quick haul to show, which will just take a couple minutes. And
love hauls.
Then we can get started. Yeah, just a quick haul, and I'll just show you what I've been working on. So
I have Jana's 2 other kits, but I could say this for another day.
Oh, did you want to show those now?
Oh, do you want me to? It depends. I mean, how much your show time you want me to take up?
Well, it's already been an hour. Why don't you save that for yours?
Okay, because I'll do like a Dee quick tease here.
Yeah, do a little tease, and then
I'll do a little teaser.
Ooh, it looks fun.
There's this one. This one's a really thick one. And
wow.
This one's a little smaller kit.
I just love the packaging. It just wants me to dig in and look at that.
See, look at she used like some old yarn, and look at the cute little tag she put in. Look at the book tag.
Oh my God, remember that yarn? Everybody used to put their hair in a ponytail and have that yarn in their hair.
I was like, look at that. I knew that looked familiar.
I forgot about that. Oh my God. Used to buy it in foot-long pieces with a whole bunch of different colors in a package, and you'd match it up to what you're wearing. Oh my gosh.
Yep. Does anyone remember the yarn?
That's so funny.
It's so soft. It's so soft. And she also used, so she sewed me this really cute book tag. This book tag thing. And I love this is the fabric she used in Dee Dee's book she sent her.
Okay.
But then she added these little, I love it. This is like fuzzy.
Oh yeah, a little frayed, and then it's stitched off.
I love all the little frayed edges. And but she said she uses vintage sheets that she sews these out of. So even the, not only we know this is vintage, she uses vintage sheets. All these are old bed sheets that she picked these to send these out in.
Oh, so if they're bed sheets, they're nice and soft, and
they are. And so all these, like this is a vintage bed sheet. All these are bed sheets that she makes.
What a good idea.
Isn't that awesome? Think about like a bed sheet, how much material you get out of that. And she makes envelopes from old bed sheets. So that'd be my teaser for Friday.
Very fun. Keep everybody waiting, anticipating.
I like it.
Okay, so
I don't have Dee Dee's cuff. I don't have her cuff yet, but I can show the picture from Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Remember that yarn, Eileen? That just brought back so many memories when I saw it.
Eileen says, I am not vintage. So Dee Dee made me this cuff.
That's so cute.
Out of her sleeve of her shirt. A cuff off her shirt. And I didn't realize it was a bracelet because there's the hole. There's the buttons to adjust it. And I looked at it and didn't even know. I was so excited and honored that she made this. I was just like jumping up now with joy. I was just so happy. And she said all that. She put my name, and look, she did the little French knots. And I can't remember the name of the stitches, but I know it, but I can't think of the name of it.
I can't wait to see what you do with it, like how you use it.
And that, and then the backside, she covered that up, the stitching up with the lace, and she made this for me. Isn't this awesome to go with my denim book that I've been working on?
Show how she put it around the pencils.
Oh yeah, right there? That's after I was dumb and didn't realize it was a bracelet. She was showing me. Hold on. Where is that?
Blanket stitch. Thank you, CB.
Blanket stitch. Thanks. Well, shoot. I have to go to my own, and I'll find it because I was tagged in it. Sorry. I can't find it. I can't find it on my own.
Look on Twitter. Look on Twitter or Instagram. Dee Dee showed.
Oh, Instagram. That's right. Because you all saw it on Instagram and Facebook, and I didn't even see any of that till she posted on Twitter. See, and I didn't see. And yeah, there it is. Thank you. I didn't see any of it until she put it on Twitter. So then she said, after
so cute.
I was dumb and I was like, oh, I could use this. Yeah, I was just going to use it my own thing. I was just very honored she took the time to make this. And so then she wrapped it. Of course, I can't get my camera to focus. There you go. I was very honored that she took the time to do this. And I love that she knows how to do this. Another thing that she can do. And no one knew. And I was I was happy and tearful and everything all at once.
It's adorable.
Yeah, I was so honored that she did that. So I'm super excited. And so I have the 2 more kits and about 2 more books for the kids.
Oh, I can't wait to see.
Yeah, so that'd be fun. And then I have the other one that I bought from Jonna that I've been working on too. I'm in my denim mode.
Yep. It's denim.
I'm in my denim mode.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to show my small haul and what I've been working on, and then we'll get to jelly plating.
Okay. See. Sounds good. Show your goodies. Now, I'll put all her stuff back up.
I'll keep Colleen Little over here. I did go to Books A Million yesterday, and I'm not going to do a flip of the calendars because it'll take too much time, but I will show you. I got I Love You Like No Otter. And there's just aren't these adorable? Look at these animals. I just thought these would be cute in journal pages, reverse collage, stuff like that.
Those are adorable.
I know. I love these. And then a little pooch one that has little pictures of just dogs, fun dogs and stuff.
Those would be great for reverse collage.
I know. Reverse collage, or even for inspiration. Like, I think it would be fun to try and paint some of these or draw them.
Agree. I would do that.
So, and then I got... let's see, Main Street, which is just, I like buildings and stuff like that. So just like more stuff for collaging, which I thought would be fun. Put these over here. Okay, this one Dee Dee did show. I really like this one. Dee Dee saw it. I was happy that they had it at My Books A Million, A Magical Realm. And here's all the different pictures in here. There's some, look at the elephants. Unicorns.
Oh, that could lead to some interesting things. That one in the right-hand corner, like a pathway or whatever.
Oh, I know. You could have cut out the elephants for reverse collage and then have something going through. Yeah, this will be a fun one to play with.
I like that. It almost looks like a tunnel or whatever. That could be pretty. And then that could be really cool.
Hold on. I just need to, I didn't have my right lights on there. Now you won't get so much glare. Yeah, I get glare with my overhead lights. Okay, so here is birds in the garden. And just some birds to cut out.
Oh, I love hummingbirds.
I know. There's some
That's
cute
my
ones.
favorite spring thing is put my feeders out, wait for the hummingbirds.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got that one. Here's another one, probably just more for inspiration, putting in some of my binders. Flower crown animals. Look at these guys.
Oh, I have that one.
Oh, do you have that one? This is
Yeah.
a fun one.
That is a fun one.
I love the rabbit.
I like it. It's colorful and silly. Yes.
Just fun. These would even be fun to try to paint too. And then we
they
got
would be fun to paint.
Llama Nation.
We both have them, so we could.
Yeah, we could. That would be a good one for Thursday nights. And
Yeah.
this one I thought was cute.
Llama Nation.
Just a bunch of llamas hanging out. Just fun pictures that make you laugh.
It is fun.
Oh, look at the llama in a snow globe. That's silly. Eileen loves the giraffe. Okay, and God bless this farm. I thought this one's up my alley since there's the cow. I love that cow. And then just a whole bunch of animals. Goats, donkeys, rabbits, lammies, kitties, horses, ducks. So just some fun stuff. So yeah. So that was my trip to...
What is marked down to?
$3.
$3. Okay, last time I checked, those were not marked down yet, so I didn't buy any. Okay.
Yeah, go back now. They're all marked down, and they range anywhere from like $7.99 for the smaller ones to, I think I saw one that was $24. Some were $15, some were $14. So it's a good deal. And the pictures, what I like about the calendars is the pictures are big. Okay, so my other obsession lately has been Posca pens, which I didn't realize they came out with new colors and different sizes. So I've been collecting more Posca pens because I have some projects coming up that's where I'm going to be doing mark making and stuff like that. So I wanted a bunch of different colors and sizes. Has anybody gotten the large Poscas yet?
Oh my God, no.
Look at this baby.
That's huge.
Look at this baby. It's so cool. It has.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
That is the largest one I've ever seen.
And I just thought this would be so much fun to use for mark making.
Wow, that is so neat.
Isn't that cool?
Seriously.
And it writes great. I mean, the colors are bright. It's they're just really cool. I got these, and then there's also, they haven't come yet, some smaller Poscas that have a smaller chisel. There's also the 5Ms come in metallics. So there's actually some metallic Poscas that come in about 8 different colors.
That giant size is 5 millimeters.
Now the giant size it's called the PC17. It's 15.
15.
15. The size is PC17K. This was the big one from before, the 5M.
Because this is a 3M. I'm trying to get my brain wrapped around the size of this thing.
Okay, because here's the 5M. Here, I'll pull out a 3.
Okay, this is a 5 here. Okay. So I'm trying to get my brain. There's my 3. There's a 5. And that one's...
Here.
Wow. Holy moly.
3, 1. And then there's another one. There's another one. There's actually 2 more. There's a bigger one that has a rounded nib, another chisel one. And then there's also thinner ones. And there's glitter ones and metallic ones.
Wow, I didn't even know they made them that big. Okay, this new?
Yeah, some of them are new. Some of them have been around, and there's tons of different colors. Like they have, there's like khaki green and like a pretty red. And so my mission is to have all the Poscas. That's my new obsession. But like I said, I do have a couple classes and a couple things that I'm doing where I'm going to be doing a lot of mark making. So I thought it would just be fun to have all the different colors, all the different sizes. But when I got this, I was like, oh my God, this is the biggest marker I've ever seen. I have to check out Joann's. I haven't been there yet. I want to see what they have. But these are just so fun. So fun. And just lots you can do with them. They can go thick to thin. So yeah, that's my new toy.
That is crazy. I
know, isn't that crazy?
I didn't even know they existed.
But they come in 10 different colors. Plus silver and gold. So 8 colors and silver and gold. So yeah, that was my other thing. And then I had to get a case to put them in so I can carry it to my classes with me. So yeah, so that was.
Is that like a cooler or something? Did you improvise?
No, it's I'll get the link. It actually, it's a pencil case. It's a pencil marker case I got on Amazon. And it comes with this comes out. And it comes with these little sleeves. So you can make dividers. So I have all the different sizes divided up. Or I can
wow.
And then it fits in here.
That's neat.
Cool. So this goes in here.
That holds a ton.
And then when I get the other markers, because they won't fit in there, I have this, which I'll put here. I don't know if you could see. And then I'll have this.
Okay.
And then I can put the markers here. And then I can put some more markers down here.
Hi, Braddy Patty.
So I should be able to keep all of them in.
That is so cool for your art things you go to. And then it has a shoulder bag thing and a handle.
Yes.
And it keeps them upright. And then you slide them out and then slide them back in. That is nifty.
Isn't that cool? And then when I get the other ones, these will be all filled up here with markers and stuff too.
For going to these places, the art at different places, retreats or whatever you do.
Yeah, for my art journal club, my art classes, I can just pick up the case and take it with. So.
Wow, that's great. That's perfect for that. I've never seen anything like it. I love it.
Let me get the link and I will post it.
Yeah, it slides in and out, Lena. Like, how cool is that?
Yeah.
And then you pull it out, sit it on your desktop, and then slide it back in and put it away, and then ready to go.
Right, and then it even has
other things in there. You can put your ink pens, water pens, watercolor pens, and other pens, not just Poscas.
Oh yeah, you can put in it, like I said, and it comes with all these dividers.
Wow, that's cool. Hi, Sophia.
So yeah, there's extra dividers and
Oh, okay. So you can customize it. Oh,
yes,
that's neat.
yeah. So these are, see, these move. See, these come in and out. So depending on how many you have, you know, you can have different sections. Kathy, did you see Dee Dee's Hello Kitty mini Posca there? So no, not yet. I wonder, I may have ordered those. I've got some smaller ones, which I think may be coming later today. But no, I did not see those yet. So yeah, I will hold on.
Nifty. Thanks for showing that. I've never seen anything like it. That's a cool case.
Yeah, if you want, I can let me look real quick. I can post the link for you guys.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere to art, but if you do, I think it's perfect. Or if you just need it, if you would want to store it in your art room like that,
Right, you can just pull it out and put it on your desk.
put it away if you don't use them all the time, or you only use a couple or whatever, and then you have a storage, and that's great for storage space.
Okay,
That's
where
super.
is it? Large storage tote bag for marker pen brush.
The ginormous ones, did you get those from Amazon, I assume?
Yeah, I got those at Amazon. They're the, what did I say? The ginormous ones are, if you go to the Posca site, it lists all the colors and all the sizes. This one is PC.
Excuse me.
PC 17K for the large one.
Yeah, me too. Kimberly.
Yeah, they come in.
I keep mine in just a tub.
10 different colors.
Don't go anywhere. I just keep mine in a tub. I got somewhere. I don't remember where. But if you travel.
Yeah, but the reason I got these, I'm doing, I have a couple of mark making classes and studios that I'm going to, and I just thought they would be fun.
They will be really fun. Why
So,
not? Why not?
All right, let me get that link for everybody.
I'm going to go get my computer paper because I thought I had some up here to do the jelly printing on. I'll be right back. I want to get the cheap paper.
All right, let me see. All right. Enter. All right, so here's the link for that bag. Hopefully that'll work. And it says it can hold up to 130 pens. So yeah, so that was my little haul. And then I also got at Books A Million, I did get just some magazines and stuff because I get the 10% discount, but I'm not going to show those. And so, yeah, I just wanted to share that with everybody. It's a fun case if you need to carry your pens and stuff with you.
Sorry, you guys are the rats going? Hey, you got okay?
All right.
Workout? Yeah, missing out. They really came over there. We closed the basement door. I went to get computer paper down there.
All right, so the other thing I've been working on is my big book. All I've just basically been doing in here, I've been going through my collage stuff and just
Oh, yeah, I want to see that.
all I've done so far
Oh, look at that umbrellas in the sky. Oh.
is just I've been gluing stuff in. I haven't done any doodling or anything yet.
I like that. How cute.
Let me pull my camera in. There. So I've got him. I think with him, I'm just going to do some little writing.
It's so cute. It makes me smile. I love it.
I know. It's just, they're two different. They came from two different. This is a calendar. This came out of a magazine. And I just thought they went good together. Mine, I'm just kind of.
Kimberly likes it too.
Gluing stuff in here and there. I thought that'd be fun to do some doodles with. I cut these two things out. I thought they looked good on the same page. A big bologna sandwich.
A big bologna sandwich.
Is that weird? And this is all just stuff I had in my collage stash.
It's funny.
Just fun. This one I'm going to cut out. I just like the colors on here. So yeah, I do mine a little different. I'm going to glue a bunch of stuff down, go back, and then add more stuff, doodle, paint, whatever.
Oh, you do like Dee Dee does, and she just glues down her images that she likes and then goes back and works on it.
Yeah.
So
unless there's something I can think of right away, I'll start doing it. This came from a catalog with a bunch of flowers in it, so I cut some of these out. I thought they were pretty. Just color, letters, jumping jacks. These are fun. I think I'll draw a bunch of these.
Oh, peonies or whatever they're called. Peonies or
violas.
Violas. And I'm an expert at this, as you can see.
This I thought was cool. These are two different pictures. So yeah, I just like going through. Who would have known how fun it is just to glue a picture on a white piece of paper and it makes you happy?
Oh, I agree. I like the dog.
I know, like he's just so cute.
Yeah, because as soon as you put it down there and take it out of wherever you got it from, your mind starts going automatically, going, what is he looking at? What is he thinking about? You know, I mean, it already starts building a story.
Yes.
In your mind.
Well, it's the pictures. You know, you pull out the pictures because there's something about them that you like, and then to see them on the white piece of paper, I don't know. I just enjoyed going through, gluing stuff, matching it up, cutting it all out. I just think this looks cool, and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do later. So yeah. So I've been working on that. And
I love it. I haven't started anything in that book, so
yeah. So I know I hadn't started. I have so much to do. I've got Wanderlust. I've got Life Book. I've got Life. I mean, I feel like I don't have time to do anything.
That too.
I know.
Housework, yeah.
All right. So today I thought I would get out my jelly plate and do some jelly prints on my Rolodex cards. And that's kind of annoying. I love those Costco pens, though. I can't wait to play with those.
Hi, Melda. Hi, everybody else I've missed.
There. I don't want to have to look at that all day.
I'm looking at names as everyone comes in.
Okay, so now where's my cursor? See, I'm gonna have to keep it here, otherwise it's too hard to see, keep in the box what we're doing. So I apologize. All right. So yeah, here's what I've got so far. Get some of my cards out.
The thing is about the camera view with these, you don't get the good view of the Rolodex. Wow, because it's above it instead of in front of it.
I know.
So this is just like a vintage Rolodex I got off of eBay. The faux wood sticker. I found these over at Tuesday Mornings, the little dividers. I showed that last week in one of my hauls that I added to it. And I've only got a few pages in the front done thus far. I did actually have pages done in different Rolodex too. This is my second Rolodex.
Oh, you're on your second one, Colleen? Cool.
Mhm. So I'm going to work on this today too, and I can stream for another hour and 7 minutes, something like that. To have my hair appointment to color up my roots and thin out my hair.
Yeah, I'm doing that tomorrow.
My hair gets thick fast. So yeah, so this is fun. So here's a side view of what it looks like. So with all the little cards and stuff. It's fun. It's fun. All right. Unless it's over here, that'll move it out. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna try my giant tea bags. Let's see. Is this gonna work for this one?
Oh yeah. What size jelly plate
It
is that?
mostly covers it up. This one's 5 by 7.
Okay.
Mostly we'll get a print on there. I was using my little one to do these. Then I could just use then I can use some smaller stencils too. Then I have a tendency to use the bigger stencils, and then but since I'm using little cards, I think I want smaller patterns.
All right. Okay, and I need to work on some ATCs and coins that I'm going to hand out on Thursday. So I'm going to work, I think, in pinks and reds and Valentine type colors.
Oh yeah, Friday's Valentine's, and I didn't plan on doing anything for Valentine's.
We have our art club, and we usually exchange like ATCs or whatever. So I thought I'd make some Valentine ones.
Oh, that's good.
That would be fun. So when I jelly plate, I just throw on acrylic paint, usually a couple different colors, layer with stencils, and that's about it. I have tried I do like to play and try different mediums, but nothing. It's just pretty basic. All right. I love to play with the color and see what happens. And what I found, the more layers, the more interesting the papers get.
I agree. All right, I got some little stencils now.
All right, let me get my more here. Okay, so I just kind of start. And I usually do my jelly prints on cardstock or deli paper, sometimes bee paper. I like to use all different kinds of paper. I'm not a paper snob. I'll use anything. Medical paper. Oh, Brenda, take care. You've got that crud that's going around Michigan. Take care and get rid of it. All right. So there's a layer. Let's see.
I'm going to use a combination of weird stuff. I use some shiny ones, some also chalk paints as well.
Oh, fun.
So I use a combination of stuff. I think I'm going to do maybe a couple sprays too.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to get my art foamies out.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me. The two I just bought.
Oh, hold on. Get my stamps.
Start with.
No, those are Christmas ones. I don't want the Christmas ones.
You don't want to use Christmas stuff? What?
Oh, here's a cute little stencil. I think I'll use that. That actually came in my kit. All right. Ooh, these paints are pretty thick. They're old, but I want to use them up. What paints are you using, Colleen?
Right. The second, I'm using some folk art chalk.
Ooh.
Thanks, Joan. This one is vintage teal.
Pretty. Can you put thin wax on deco foil gel on the jelly? Oh, I don't know. I've never used deco foil gel on my jelly plate. And I have never used the thin wax, so I can't tell you.
I don't know either.
I mean, if it's not
the wax, it's hard to get off. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be careful with the thin wax. I'd say do a jelly plate and then put a stencil over it and rub the thin wax through it. Anne asked about that's a good question, Anne. I was wondering about that this morning. We'll try it. Ooh, that's cool. See, these will make good ATC coins, I think. I like that. Like it, like it. Hey, everybody that's come in. Welcome.
Technically put the wax over top your jelly plate and through a stencil.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna put that. So what's everybody working on today? Anything fun?
Hi, Elaine.
All right, and just to clean up on the back. So since I'm going to make these into ATC coins, there'll be a front and the back. Let's see. See what this does.
I'm going to try a tea bag. Cross your fingers.
Ooh. Ooh, I like what you've got on your plate right now. Are you going to try the big
I'm trying to decide if I need one more color. Have the texture plate, a stencil. I'm trying to decide if I need a solid color behind that to pull it all, to pull both layers.
Oh, did it dry?
The bottom did, yes.
What do you think?
It's going to kind
Ugh.
I might need something on top. Like that.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's try some dragonfly glaze on top of the chalk. Total opposite. Total opposite to make no sense.
Totally. It may look cool though. All right, let's see.
Let's see. This little girl is making glue bottle stopper charms. Shoot me.
Glue bottle stopper charms. Shoot me now. Is it like, that sounds like it's really intricate. Let's see.
Good thing underneath.
Yep. For my cards. Oh, Teresa's finishing up her cards for the month. Valentine. Brenda's doing a Valentine for her husband. Oh, that's so nice. I should do that. I've done that before for Doug.
Done what?
I've made him a Valentine card.
Oh, made him a card.
Yeah. Joan's working on some ATCs. Okay. Fun. All right. Ooh, this will be a good cleanup print. It's getting all the crusty bits off. Wasn't even planning on that. Ooh. That worked good. Like when I get a pull that almost cleans the whole plate. All right.
I don't think the glaze is going to show up on the tea, but I just want to see if these will work with pulls.
Oh, if it'll pull up. I wonder if it'll stick. All right.
Well, it's going to have texture just because tea bag has got texture. I may be able to put that texture onto something else.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I mean, the whole thing didn't come up, but it's cool looking.
Yeah, there's still some left on my plate, but I got the circles there. You can see the glaze, dragonfly glaze, the chalk paints, and you can see some of the butterflies. That
I
was
like it. And then the next pull, I'll have the texture from the tea bag.
that's what I'm hoping. All right, let's see. Oh, it did have the texture from the tea bag. So you could
Ooh, look at that. And look at the
so you could use the tea bags just for texture purposes.
Yep.
For the jelly plate, if you don't make a book album, they make great texture there. You can see all the little bumps from the tea bags. And then, ooh, that was cool.
All right. I'm going to put in my herb foamies.
Isn't that nice, Anne? How fun is that? Those little specks and stuff too. Let's just put it on this side. It has some paint already on it. I should hurry so don't dry up. And that's where I had rolled the extra. I rolled the extra stuff that was on my brayer onto the card ahead of time. Oh, that's fun. I'm going to leave what's down. I'm going to leave all the little circles and blue stuff that's all down there and just leave it down, see if it comes up through other layers.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Don't clean that off.
Oh, that's fun. See, these are all them nice, fun, backgrounds to put stickers and stuff on. That one's my favorite one because it's got the most on it.
See, I love that. I love the texture from the tea bag.
Yeah, and that took really good. I'm really happy with that. And you can see all the browns and the MQT stuff. So it's a combination of shiny and dull stuff. And yeah.
Love that.
That was fun. Okay.
Okay, these are coming out cool. See, you can see the stamp. More crusty bits from the old layers. There you go.
I'm going to zoom in just a smidge if you can.
Yeah, hold on just a minute.
Okay.
There. Okay, here we go. All right, see?
Oh, there you go. Oh, I like the colors. I like those.
It's kind of a magenta, orange, and purple. I'm just grabbing colors, not really paying attention.
Actually, those look really good together, magenta and orange.
I know, isn't that weird?
You're doing the opposite of me. I'm doing cool colors. You're doing warm colors.
Yep. One side of the screen is cool. Okay, these are just fun little. And let's see here. Cool. And then here I put this over it to pick up the extra paint. So I think this will make it interesting when I cut circles out of them. It'll just be a bunch of different things. Okay.
Tea bag and see how it does with nothing on it. If it does as well.
Let's see. Let's do. My goal here is to use up all these little bottles of paint. And they're old and thick. All right.
Oop, it takes paint. This is just a plain white one. It isn't coffee dyed.
Ooh, and it takes a paint.
Yeah, how about
Cool.
that? It's a really light paint, but you can see this does take paint. Oh, I'm happy with that because I was a little nervous. It was a little too nylon that it wasn't going to work. Awesomeness.
Okay, here's some lips. All right. Two different size lips. All right, that should be kind of fun. And I just go ahead and clean my stamp on my paper so I don't waste any paint. And then I can use this. Okay, that's all the extra paint that got put in the stamp. So then I can use this as a base for a print. And let's see, where's that orange paper? Oh, that's nice, Dorothy.
Cool beans. Ooh, I just wiped all that texture off because it wasn't dry. Now I gotta start all over. Redo. Try again. What that looks like.
That's a hot mess. That's all I can say about that.
I like it. Call it like it is. It's a hot mess.
It is. Ooh, let's see what happens with the gold. I'm just playing here to see what happens with different colors.
I gotta start over. I took all my, I messed up. I messed up because I was impatient with my layers. I guess let this dry and do this again.
Shoot, I don't really want to.
I got impatient. That's surprising, isn't it? I'm such a patient person. I can wait forever. Right?
Oh yeah, like all of us, Colleen. We're all so patient. Oh, I need to. All right, I don't want to waste this gold paint. I might put some of this on tissue paper for collage. Hold on. All right, let me roll this out. I was used to not, for the paint being really thick and it wouldn't come off, and I just got a big splat of paint. So I want to try this. Okay, Brenda, go work out.
Bye, Brenda.
Okay.
Nice seeing you, hon. Have a good workout. Where's the one I had earlier? Where did my tea bag go?
Thanks, Brenda. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool because then the red came up on here. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
That's on my
That's
deli paper.
awesome.
Then I'll make a good collage.
Who makes that stencil?
It's not a stencil. It's art foamies.
Oh, art foamies.
It's art foamies, and I'm not sure who the designer is.
That's a cute little face.
Isn't that cute? Okay.
Yes,
So,
it's a very cute face. I like that.
well, I love that the red came up with the gold from the jelly plate.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. I wonder. I don't know. I don't know whose stamps these are. I don't want to say. I don't want to guess in case it's wrong.
Good idea.
But you could find them if you go to the Art Foamy website. You can find them there. And Art Foamies is a Canadian company, but they ship through the U.S. So you're just paying U.S. postage. Yeah. That came out again. Let's see. I've got another. Here's another one.
Black gesso.
Has been issued for your location.
Okay. Black gesso. Let me
The
turn.
National Weather Service.
Flash flood watch has been.
Oh, was that you, Colleen?
Yeah, it's a flood watch. It is just, we've had so much rain and snow. It's just sloppy mess.
I know we got inches of snow over the weekend, and it melted, and then it's going to get cold, but there's still probably 3 or 4 inches on the ground. It's like you said, it's just a mess.
Are you referring to Kathy or me, Eileen, to use the black gesso? There's a stencil on white card, black card, then let it dry, then put the jelly
Oh, okay.
paint on the jelly and use for the card.
Okay,
Okay, do that next time.
Gesso through a stencil. Okay, I'll do that when I'm done with this. Let the gesso dry. Put the paint on the. Okay, cool. All right, there's another one. That's kind of cool too. All right, let's see. And then there's some words. Let me see if I can pick all these up. All right.
Okay, gives it a 3D effect. Gesso specifically and not black paint, Eileen.
Yeah, does it have to be gesso or? Because I have some deco art gesso. It's a little. I like the deco art for certain things because it's a little bit thick. Okay, here we go. Okay, oh, that's cool. Inspiration exists, but it has to find you working. Pablo Picasso. Oh, I like that. Okay. All right.
This is one I don't like. I'm going to add something on top of that. I like the rest. I don't like that one. That one's good. So I'm going to set this aside.
Oh, who's moving, Holly? Is that Art Foamies?
Okay, this is done. This I hate. This one's got the back side. This one's
Okay, Eileen says you suggest so it's thicker. Okay, art foamies. Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, so art foamies. Do you know where are they moving somewhere else in Canada? Do you know where they're moving to?
Black gesso.
I'll have to go visit their website. I haven't been there in a couple months. Ooh. That's kind of cool. Huh, I like that. Kathy Arbor, are you still here? Eileen's looking for you. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see what kind of cleanup we can get. Okay, she's there, Eileen. There. Hopefully everybody can see that. It fills the whole screen. Thread. Okay. Hey, Mary. All right. Okay. Okay, Helen posted the Art Foamies link announcing their new move. I'll have to look at that later, Helen. Oh, that's cool stencil, Colleen. What kind of stencil is that?
This stencil is by the lady that does the moons. What is her name? There's a couple stencil girl stencils too. Let me see.
Cute.
That's what I needed. The black is a good idea, Eileen. I think I needed that on some of the back. Some of these needed that extra color. Let me look at the sleeve. I don't remember her name.
Oh, Kathy, I'm sorry. Had I known she was going to ask you that, I wouldn't have called you. Eileen, you're so bad. It would be Kathy. I was wondering if you wanted. That's your old Tuesday night time. I was wondering if you want to stream again on Tuesday nights.
Can't remember her name offhand. The packaging. I know she does like moon stamps and stuff. I have like her stamps and all sorts of stuff of hers. She was known for doing moons and stuff.
Oh,
She
cool.
used to teach classes and do like streams. I'll have to look it up on Stencil Girl, I guess, and find it. And anyway, she had she's always does that kind of stuff.
Okay, just to clean. See, sometimes the messy cleanup prints turn out the best.
Mm-hmm.
See, I love that. You can just see a little bit of the faces in there. See that? Cool. Very cool. All right.
Mary Beth, no, it's not Mary Beth Shaw.
No, but somebody who does stencil
Does
girls.
stencils with her. I'm gonna glance just on the website just to see if the name. I'll let this dry anyway. See if the name
I know, Tori, right? Isn't that cool?
sparks an idea here.
Thanks, Elaine. Let's see. Okay, so Eileen, tell me this again. I should FaceTime you and make you tell me on the phone. What do? I do black gesso through a stencil onto paper. I'm waiting for Eileen to give instructions.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at the website trying to think if her name pops out.
Oh, okay. Okay, black stencil. All right, let me go get a stencil to use.
It's not, and nothing's standing out to me. I can't remember her name. That's terrible. I have a lot of her stencils too, and I can't remember her name. Is it Kia P? We try that one. That's it. Ha. Okay, Kia P. Kaepea. Kia P. That's it. She had her own like stencils and stamps and classes and all kinds of stuff at one point. And she has a few on Stencil Girl.
You don't have to move. I'm coming by. All right.
Rubber Moon stamp. That's it, Judy. Thank you. Rubber Moon stamps. That's where I got her stamps from. And she has stencils and stamps. Thank you so much, Judy. It's been so long since I ordered from her, I couldn't remember.
Oh, I've heard of those before.
Thank you.
All right.
I didn't know she was in New York City. I didn't remember that either.
Here we go. Okay. Okay, I've got black modeling paste. Let me see. Modeling paste.
I had to try again. I have a whole lot of nothing.
All right, I do have Sennelier black gesso. I thought I had Deco Art.
Throw light color in the middle of it. It's really dark. Try again.
Gloss varnish. Huh. White gesso. Darn it. All right, let me get the Sennelier gesso.
Thanks, Arlene. Percent. There's someone really stood out and remembered. I had to see her name to try to remember. Hi, Julie.
Okay. It's not Sennelier, it's Ultric black gesso. That's what Eileen says. You let the plate dry, you let the paint dry, then you do a jelly pull with it, And then it's supposed to leave an impression. Oh, that is heavy. Look at that. This black gesso scares me. I mean, if this were to spill, look at this big glob. This is like so heavy.
Wow, that does look heavy.
It is like all clumped on the lid. Ugh. All right, let me get a piece of paper.
It's drying out.
Yeah, it's still, I mean, it's pretty moist in here, but on the lid.
Okay.
I should probably put some saran wrap down in it when I close it the next time. All right, let me get a brush. Ugh. All right.
Did you let the paint dry? She hasn't tried it yet. I did it. I got a hot mess, and I don't remember if I let the paint dry.
Oh, you did this, Colleen?
I did the black and then the turquoise, but like you mostly see, yeah, it just didn't pull right. And then this one, I pulled the rest of the mess that was left, and it's pretty ugly.
All right, so I'm doing this. I'm doing a stencil onto paper, let it dry, and then do a pull with the paper. All right, here we go. Oh, you know what I should have done? Oh, well, too late now. I could have used a pixie spray on here.
Oh.
Oh, or I could have used those little bouncer things that Mary Beth Shaw uses. I've got those. You know, so they don't go underneath.
Oh, yeah. Or
The little mittens. The little art mittens.
I have those, and I haven't used them
I
yet.
know, me too. Like, why I need to use this stuff that I get. I think I went to use them and then I couldn't find them.
Oh. Well, that's a different issue.
I know.
It's totally different.
That's a, yeah, that's, but I would, you know, I've been trying to organize and keep like stuff together. So you would think it would be with all my other sponsors type stuff. Who knows?
That would be too easy.
I know. That would make too much sense.
Still black on my roller. Still getting black in my stuff.
So does this need to be a thick coat of paint? Or doesn't it extra thick, or it doesn't matter?
Oh, no.
We'll find out. We'll find out because it's probably going to be thick in some places and thin in others. So we'll see if it works better. Ooh. I think my hands are... That was weird. They like... My knuckles jammed. Never had that happen before. All right, let's see what this looks like. Ugh. All right, that gets its own water. Ooh, actually, that's just kind of cool like that.
I like the hearts.
Uh-huh, that's a Diane Reevesley heart stencil.
Yeah, smudges. That's what I was having, smudges. That's a good word for it, Judy. I was definitely having smudges. Ugly smudges.
Okay, look at that. Oh, my.
Let the gesso dry, then do the paint on the jelly. Do a pull with gesso paper. I'm not following that. Do you follow that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Come on, Jack. No barking. All right. All right. I'm going to put this down and do little pulls on here with my ROLADEX cards. See what happens. Oh my God, Colleen, be ready. Everybody should be ready. After Eileen's class, This weekend, she's in love with black gesso. I had a feeling this came from your class, Eileen.
I would say this did seem a little out of her character. So
I know.
I was like, or she's just doing it because she knows black is damn messy.
Well, that too. No, she's
Her fingers weren't painty enough for her.
still in Antonio mode. Let's see if this did anything. No, it dried up too much. Oh well. A little layer. One. One out of all those.
That still looks cool
It
though.
does look cool. And I'll use the rest and I'll just be a little bit extra layer. Oh, I like how it turned out on here though.
I'm gonna try some spray.
Look at that. That's kind of cool. My cleanup sheet. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Oh my gosh. Eileen says now she needs his oil painting. You are not going to start oil painting, Eileen. I will block you if you start enabling oil painting.
We will block you.
I'm not ready to oil paint yet. Maybe someday, but I'm not. I've got too many things I need to use. All right, let's see what happens here. Ooh. Hey, is Lori here today? Or is she back to work?
I don't think I saw her.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. Just while I'm letting that other stuff dry, I'm just kind of playing with all this extra paint or gesso.
I like that one. Should pull down that. I like how it works.
Hey, Lori, you're diamond painting. I thought you might be around.
She had a sixth sense.
She's diamond painting till her eyes cross. About how long can you diamond paint for, Lori? Most of the day, or does it get to you after a while? Okay, that cleaned up all that black gesso. Didn't go to waste. That's good. And I've got these, my Rolodex cards. Ugh. Okay, so Oh, okay. So you can do a few hours. So did you get any of that snow, Lori? I know Wisconsin got hammered. Illinois, Ohio, all those people got hammered.
That looks like an animal.
All right, let me finish drying this with a heat gun. All right, heat gun. Oh my God, 16 times it got used, Eileen, with black gesso. And look at all the gesso I got off just using it once. Ugh, yucky. Okay, I have to say, I don't know how much money you save buying these bigger containers if you don't use it right away because it tends to dry up. All right. Okay, Eileen, this is dry. Now put some paint on a jelly plate. Oh, Jack, please don't bark. Jack, no bark.
He's got to see something.
No bark. No bark. Good boy. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so what does it matter what kind of paint, Eileen? These are kind of thick, but we'll see what happens. I can put a little. Jack, no. I'm gonna put a little retarder on here just because they're awfully thick.
He's pretty far away when he's barking, so he's not close by at least.
Oh, okay.
Because he's barking from far away, so it's not that bad.
Yeah, it sounds loud to me.
But yeah, well, well, that's different.
All right. Yeah, that makes it smooth out a little bit better.
I really like those colors together. So I had purple left on my brayer, and then I mixed it with this patina.
Oh, I like that.
And they kind of mixed together to make just a really really fun colors, like because it wasn't the full-blown dark purple. It was like this. When I put it down, it was the washed out purple. But yeah, that looks really good. So actually, a lighter color purple would probably not be bad. Not be bad at all.
All right, Eileen, we'll have to see how this works. I may have screwed up the paint. It's really wet. Oh, here. I'm going to do this. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on some Rolodex cards. I'm doing Rolodex and ATCs and ATC coins. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. I think. Okay. What page is fine? Oh, I can feel where the hearts are.
Wow, yours must be really 3D. I could say honestly, I did not feel like paint through mine. Like mine,
You
like
didn't feel the paint?
yeah. So yours is more.
I put it on thick though.
So that yours is more of a paste than mine.
Yeah, it's a thick black gesso. Who else is here lurking today? Anybody? No, really. Oh. So now what do? Eileen, wipe off the red paint. Other dogs, so they'll come say hi to him. But he doesn't know, he scares them away. All right. So Eileen, am I doing, so I wipe it off now? Ooh, okay. It must not have been dry all the way. How long are you supposed to let it dry? Hey, Dee Dee, because I'm getting some black up here on my.
Hi, Dee Dee.
It's working now. I think I need to let it dry a little. You need to let it dry a little bit longer. It's cool. All right, so now I do I pick this up now, and then the hearts or the word or whatever should be in there. Oh, okay. So I need to let the gesso dry longer. I mean, it was pretty dry, but. Okay, let's see what happens.
Hi, Zane. Well, hi, Tori. There's a ton of people I've missed coming in today.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people here. Hi to everybody that we didn't see come in. Oh, cool. I see what it's supposed to do. I need to try it a couple of times. I need to let the gesso dry longer. That is cool, though.
Because I'm not understanding the process. I'd like to see it again that she's explaining.
Okay, well, what she said was you take a stencil, put it on a piece of paper, do the stencil with black gesso, let it dry, put paint on your jelly plate, and then do a pull with the paper that has the stenciled black gesso on it.
Oh, that's where I got.
If the gesso is dry, it acts as a resist, and you can wipe it off the black, and it leaves an impression on the gel plate.
Reuse that. Okay.
See?
Okay,
Oh.
okay, I'll try that next because I really wasn't quite getting it.
Yeah, it did leave some hearts. And I messed around with my paint, putting retarder on it. It got kind of wonky, but I can see on this side where you can see the hearts. That's kind of cool. Let me see if this works where I clean the gesso onto here.
Understanding it either, I wasn't alone.
All right, let me put some more paint on. I'm determined to use up this paint today. It's taking up
Who prefers is it Nash? I call her Zane. Is it Nash? Okay. Nash. Okay. Thanks, Holly. It's Nash.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
I said Zane. I was unsure. I wasn't sure what her preferred name is.
Okay. So now here's the one that I cleaned off. I don't know if this will be thick enough, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Okay, so Eileen, let me know if I'm explaining it right. Get out a piece of paper and a stencil. Put the stencil on the paper. Put black gesso through the stencil. Let it dry. Then prepare your jelly plate for a pull. Once the gesso is completely dry, do a pull with the paper that has the black gesso, and it should leave an imprint on the jelly plate, and then it acts as a resist on the paper. It might work on here too, because I'm feeling.
Okay, and I think I definitely need to do it more heavier. I don't think I put it down heavy enough before.
Yeah.
So I think that was one, and I didn't reprint on the same piece of paper. I guess I wasn't understanding it. Okay, but I got it now. I'll do this pull and then I'll try it before I have to leave.
Okay, this paint was too dry, and plus this is just the gesso I cleaned with, so it was watered down. You want your paint to be a little bit wet, so it leaves an impression on here. I just did a pull. Let's see if I can resist on this though. Okay. Now this was too dry, everything just stuck. All right.
You'll have to watch the video later and look at my progress in my 70s book.
Oh yeah, that's at the beginning, Dee Dee.
Yeah, go back and watch that later. It looks really, really cool. I can't wait to get the bracelet. And I did wear mat. I have a few more things to do. I do some stitching in it and a few more things to put in there, but I'm almost done. And then I got 2 more kits from Jonna. I'm going to do 2 more denim books. I'm going to finish this one first. Okay. Black gesso. Put it down heavy.
Oh, she mailed it today.
Cool.
And, oh, you'll have it by Thursday, I bet. If not, Friday, you'll have it for your stream.
Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. I'm so excited to get it. It doesn't, yeah, send it when you can. So, yeah, don't be in a rush if you don't have time. Carrie did mail it. Okay. Let's say I'm like a little kid.
You know what, Eileen? That just sounds so wrong in so many ways. Antonio says that Pampers wipe the best. All right. Yeah, Mary went to Books A Million. I went to Books A Million yesterday too, Dee Dee. I got some calendars that I showed. I know, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, in my Rolodex cards.
We're covered in black gesso.
Ooh. No, you don't cover the paint. You don't cover the jelly plate.
What? I already did it wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay, what now?
Okay, but do it this way. This might work. Put a stencil over it.
I was supposed to do it just through a stencil?
Yeah, but you can do it this way. Put a stencil on top of that and then do a pull. Okay. Now pull with paper.
I don't listen to instructions very well.
Okay, so let that dry. Now just do a pull and get all that other black up.
Okay. Thank you.
It's actually, and that looked like it was pretty thick on there too.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to baby up.
All right, here we go. Okay, so here's some of my beads. Dee Dee's saying beads. All right, let's see.
But they got beads on sale? Or she got her beads at Michael's? I'm listening to.
Okay, if anybody's interested in doing the Rolodex, Heidi Swap makes this Rolodex.
Oh, alphabet bead. She got at Michael's. Cool. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt, Kathy.
Oh, that's okay. I just said if anybody's interested in doing a Rolodex file, you can buy a Rolodex punch through Heidi Swap and make your own Rolodex cards. And I like my Rolodex cards all different sizes because mine is open on the sides. And then I usually, and I usually punch my corners of mine. I just like my corners rounded for some weird reason.
That could be neat for to tear up and glue down.
Hey, Dee Dee. Good to see you. Hey, Dee Dee, I don't know if you saw it earlier, but I started gluing stuff in my big book. And I got Poscas to doodle with, so I'm looking forward to working in that.
Ginormous pastas. Pastas, the biggest ones you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, have you seen the big Poscas, Dee Dee?
Oh, good Lord. They're huge.
Here, let me show you. Where'd they go? Where's my bag? I don't know what I did with my bag.
Sit on the floor.
I must have put it out of the way somewhere so I wouldn't trip on it.
Oh, my dog's turn. Okay, Smokey.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's do that.
Still working. Okay. How do you find who, Mary? Scroll back.
Oh, the punch. The punch.
The punch?
The
Okay.
punch. Look on Amazon. Look on Amazon or just Google Heidi Swap Rolodex punch, and they sell it at a few places. I think I got mine at what's the scrapbook place? It's scrapbooks.com. Check out scrapbooks.com.
Yeah.
But just Google Heidi Swap Rolodex punch. Yeah, king size Poscas, Julie. I showed them at the beginning of the stream. I pull one out, but it's such a mess here right now. I can't even see the bag.
Outside the jelly plating, yep. But I've got a lot of index cards done now.
Did you get a lot of cards done?
Yeah, I've got a lot of cards done, and with all sorts of funky colors. So I like the texture plate, sticking that on top of the plate, picking up the black, and then stamping with it. That was actually, I like that. See, some of the back of that one's not done yet. But I like that. And this one was the Kia P one, and that was metallics. This is the fun purple one. That was unexpected. The purple and that turquoise was unexpected.
Yeah, I like the magenta, orange, and purple.
Okay, so my black is dry now.
Okay, completely make sure it's dry.
Okay, maybe not. A little damp right there.
Okay. All right.
You're welcome, Mary.
All right, so I've got some jelly prints for ATC coins I can get started on, and some Rolodex cards I can play with. Let's see, I hope this works. Does it feel like there's a thick layer of gesso on there, Colleen?
Yeah, I mean, 'cause you can see there's like grooves and where it's gooped.
Okay, good.
It was pretty gooped. Okay, now what?
All right, now put some paint on the jelly plate.
A lot or a little?
Not dry, don't let it dry like you're doing a pull, just a normal jelly plate.
Okay.
Okay, that's probably good. I guess. See, I don't think I've really done it completely right yet. I think it takes a few times.
I'm gonna roll extra paint on my cards because.
Okay, I don't roll any more off.
Okay. Okay. Now slap it down.
I guess plop it down. Okay, now do a pull. I don't know. You don't want all the paint to come up, I don't think.
Stop pulling, pushing.
Yeah. Okay, now pull. Let's see your jelly plate. Okay, there. That worked. It left the outline of the black gesso on there, see? So I guess you let that dry and then do like a pull.
Okay.
And then I think if the black gesso's dry, you can wipe away some of the paint off the pull that you just did.
Okay, lost again. Oh, well, I'll just do this and then I gotta go.
Okay.
I'll do this and figure it out later. Clean up later. I'll close all my lids and clean up later.
Yeah, thanks for coming, Colleen. This was fun. I love your book.
You're welcome. Sorry, my hair appointments always cut your stream short on Tuesdays.
Oh, that's okay. I think we've been on, let's see, we've been on 2.5, almost 3 hours. I mean, I think that's a good amount.
Okay.
So I've got stuff. I have some errands and some appointments I have to go to this afternoon. So it works out good.
Good. See you, Teresa. Bye, hon.
Okay, Eileen said, use a baby wipe to wipe it off the pull.
Too late.
No, not there. The one you did.
Oh.
The first one you did. Oh, that's cool. That one worked. Or is it already dry?
Let's see.
Oh, but see, it's
smearing.
Yeah. It's cool though.
Just need to stay in the spots.
Okay, so that last poll you did, Colleen, I think that's what's supposed to happen.
Okay.
Put that in the picture so we can see it. There. Is that how it's supposed to look, Eileen?
We need to her to post some photos so we can see how it looks. This one looks like a black smeared mess, but
Thanks for coming, guys. It was fun.
Thanks, everyone. I gotta go.
Colleen's got to run. We'll be streaming again on Thursday night at 6:30 for Technique Thursdays. We'll be doing another acrylic.
And it will be
out of the book
on my channel this time. We're alternating channels.
Yeah, we'll be with Colleen this week. And
I think we're gonna try using palette knife art. So
oh, that's right. I was trying to think what we were doing. It's going to be palette knife art out of the acrylic book.
Come and help us out and teach us some stuff. She's good at it. All right.
Yeah, Lena's going to be there too. That'll be fun. She's been doing some stuff.
She's gonna be later, so she won't be working. So if she can stay up late, if she's not too tired.
Thanks, Holly. Thank you, Helen. Thank you, Eileen. CB.
Hi, everybody. Yes, thank you.
Dee Dee, my newest mod. Thanks for coming, guys. Everybody have a good day. Have fun doing art.
It's all my cards. Boom. Hey, a bunch done.
Ooh, very good.
All right.
Fun. See you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you at Dee Dee's tomorrow. Dee Dee, Joycey, Shauna. And maybe Kathy Arbor tonight. Bye, Dar. Bye, everybody.